And my mother and Joe's wife, Katie, were first cousins. And my mother was named after Katie. And they were very close. They were close growing up. And they remained close until the day she died. We would go visit them regularly during the warm weather months. I don't ever remember going there in the wintertime, but we were going in the warm weather months because it always turned out that my dad and Joe would sit in the front yard and talk, and Mother and Katie would sit in the living room and talk, and on the couch that was right there just in front of the front door as you walked in the front of the house. I spent most of my time going back and forth outside playing imaginary baseball or inside in his if you want to call it a trophy room. He didn't really have a lot of trophies there, but he had all of his scrapbooks, and that's where he had Black Betsy always sitting in the corner right there at the door between the desk and the wall. And so we were there. I didn't know anything about anything except that he had played Major League Baseball. And that's really all I needed. I wanted to know at that point in time. I didn't learn anything about the scandal until I was an early teenager, and just happened to, I guess, stumble across a box of newspaper clippings that my parents had at home, and started looking through those. So I started asking questions, and I asked my dad specifically. I said, did you ever talk to Joe, or did Joe ever talk to you about the scandal? And he said, no. He said he never offered to bring it up, and I never asked. And at that time, I thought, well, I might have done just the opposite. I may have asked.
Yeah.
Or no. But the older I got, the more I understood that. The respect he had for Joe superseded his inquisitive nature of wanting to know what might have happened.